10 months in of my journey to becoming successful. Let's get into it. Let's start off with my business, which is social media. I chose social media as my business model because I don't need a lot of money to start. Amazon FBA, dropshipping, investing, every other business model you see out there, you need a lot of money to start. If not a lot, you need some money, like at least 5,000 to 10,000 just to start. And then who knows if it's going to work or not. But for social media, you just need your phone, Wi-Fi, and you can literally shoot videos anywhere, on the street, at home. And that's why I chose social media. And I have 3 accounts. On my main account, Legacy MX, on Instagram, this week I have 85,000 followers. 85,000. I'm so close to 100,000 followers. We are so close. 15,000. Hopefully we're going to get it. On YouTube, I have 33,103 subscribers. 33,000 subscribers. I entered this year with 21,000 subscribers. Now I have 33. It's pretty good, I would say. On TikTok, I have 130,000.9. Nearly 131,000 followers on TikTok. And in the last couple of months, until now, I made like about 7,500, something like that, just alone with TikTok. And I used that money to build my kinda dream house and PC. It costed about 6,500. Do you see that? That graphic card, it cost about 3,000. You see the cover in there, 5090. But anyways, I also have a second TikTok account where I post videos in German language because I'm in Germany. I have to speak German somewhere. So I also made an account where I speak German, and I have 85,000 followers in there. Also, very close to 100,000. 2 TikTok accounts, 100,000, 1 Instagram, 100,000. It's going to be good. And once we get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, we are going to get the YouTube play button, and I could hang it somewhere in there alongside my revolver and katana. But I don't know how long it's going to take. It's possible, and hopefully we're going to get it. I also have a second business, which is investing. I think investing the money is a good thing because I know the risk is pretty high. You could lose all your money, or you could also win. And this is how my portfolio looks like. It's not a lot of money right now. I'm planning to put more and more money in the future. About my jobs, in the past I used to work 2 jobs, 6 days a week. And since September, I started going to, in Germany we call it Ausbildung, in USA they call it college. Something you do after school, you learn a career and stuff. And I'm in the finance stuff, I work at the bank. I'm a student, I don't really work, I'm a student. I have to work like, normally 5 days a week. I'm free on the weekend, 2 days. About 3 years it's going to take. And let's see if I can succeed. And I have to do that for the next 3 years. And this week I'm planning to go back to school. Not that school I finished it. I mean, in college, sometimes you go to school, sometimes you go to work. Let's see how long it's going to take, and hopefully I'm going to succeed. And I have to do this for the next 3 years, as I said. I must learn the finance stuff, which is a good thing. I know after that, I mean, if I finish it and succeed, I would have pretty good knowledge about money, how does it work, where you should put your money, where can you win more money, the risk is not that high, where can you win a lot of money and the risk is even higher, and you learn a lot of those things if I succeed, hopefully. My dream is to become successful. About my future plans and setup and stuff, my dream is to become successful. I want to become successful because of the freedom that comes alongside it. It's not about the money, it's about freedom. The freedom that you can wake up when you want, that you can go to sleep when you want, that you can do what you want, that you can travel anywhere, anytime, that nobody's shouting at you, nobody's yelling at you, nobody's telling you, show up on this time, do this, do that. Oh, you've done a mistake, you're a piece of shit and this and that. You don't have to go through all that if you have a lot of money. You can drive the kind of cars that you want, you can live where you want, you can eat what you want, you can keep people around you, your family and the people you care about happy. That's all with success. I don't know if I can succeed at. I don't know if I can reach that level. I'm not sure. But I know this. If I don't try, I have failed guaranteed. But if I try, there's a chance that I might make it. And that's why I'm trying what I can. I'm trying everything I can, like Dutch van der Linde said. And my setup, you can see, it's much different than my old setup, which used to be black. But right now, this is how it looks like right now. You can see it. I got a katana and revolver. There's the curtains. Yeah. And on the right here, I have my setup. There's a PlayStation 5. I got my lighting. This lighting is pretty bad. I need to change it. You can see I use tape on it. That lighting is pretty good, I would say. And there's my biggest investment, 6,500 I paid for this shit, you know? And the RAM prices are going up like crazy. And you can see that picture there, Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption. You can change that picture and that motherboard, fans, and that graphic card, 3,500, as I said. You can see it right there, 5090. Yeah, and I think that was everything what you needed to know about month 10 or week 40 of my journey to becoming successful. I am planning to make more and more and more upgrades. Like right now you can see on this side, I got a couple of wood panels, but those are not really installed because you need to cut it off down there so it fits, it matches the size. Yeah, I'm still upgrading, making more money upgrading, making more money upgrading. And once I get my next paycheck and also my money from TikTok, I'm going to buy a second monitor. Right now, I only have one monitor, but I'm planning to buy 2 monitors so I can do multitasking. I can read the chat, I can see myself, I can play songs, I can do a lot of things with a second monitor. And I also save a lot of time because I don't have to go to YouTube, go to that, go to that. I can play YouTube on one side and do the other stuff on the other side. And that's why I need a second monitor. And a better lighting, of course. That lighting that I have right now, it's pretty okay, but I need a second one. Lighting, second monitor, and let's see what else I need to make. But that was everything what you needed to know about month 10 of my journey to becoming successful. Hopefully, I'm going to succeed. I don't know how long it's going to take, but make sure to follow me on TikTok, on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. And if you have any suggestions, just write in the comment and see you next week.